Matilda Carshot, Ph.D., was on a roll. As a scientist, success felt both excellent and scary. On the one hand, she now had peer recognition, 14 publications, patents, and extra money from her company due to a profit-sharing agreement. On the other hand, she was in charge of a major new division in Acme GmbH and felt the daily pressure to make her team succeed, as well as execute on a bunch of responsibilities she hadn't trained for, and felt she didn't have the aptitude for: hiring, firing, budgeting, leading meetings, sales, etc. But the science worked. That thought always trumped everything else and made her worries disappear. She pulled up a dashboard on her tablet to check the condition of the latest batch of slurry bathes at manufacturing headquarters. The temperatures were climbing. The reaction in this batch was a little more exothermic than expected. Nothing to worry about, she thought. She'll just increase the active cooling levels. Crap. The thermoelectric coolers were already maxed out and drawing peak amperage. The batch was on a runaway reaction, the additional heat speeding up the reaction, which created more heat, and so on. She pounded the alarm button on her tablet. Then instant messaged the shift supervisor to order an evacuation. Sure enough, the video feed showed flashing lights, sirens, and running workers wearing hard hats fleeing the building. Less than 60 seconds after she had hit the panic button, the last workers having just banged through the escape doors, she watched in open-mouthed horror as the slurry batch overheated and burned free of its mixing buckets. Slurry poured onto the ground, reacting with whatever it came into contact with, and the catalyzed process to create the end product exploded upwards and outwards at crazy angles. Within seconds, camera angles were going dark as the end product burst through their lenses and severed their housings. As Dr. Carshot headed downstairs to catch her self-driving EV car into work to correct the disaster, she reflected that new manufacturing processes and products have failures along the path to greatness. She was determined to overcome this hurdle and to perfect the processes that make the best instant, organic, wood flooring, grown from a bacterial slurry that the world had ever seen.